Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. How we doing, cupcakes? And you, Asim, the People's Pond. Whoo! Spoke to him this morning. He had a close call last night. Much love out to you, brother. You know that. We're here if you need us. Just give me a call. On that note, done a couple of bits out here in the front. Spin the camera around, then I've got to go down the bottom because I've got to tidy the shithole up that is my filter house. It seems that the non-return valve was the problem because it seems to be running absolutely fucking fine at the moment. Touch wood. So yeah, let me spin you around. So yeah, we're all topped up now. This pump has been switched off. I switched that off this morning. Later on today, that will be coming out completely. I'll have to leave the lily in there in a moment for the time being, but I have some plans for them, and they're not for me. So yeah, so that'll be coming out later. Just been having a little whip round and a quick tidy up. We've got a visitor coming today, fellow koi tuber. Well, I say koi tuber, I would class him as a koi stroke YouTuber because he doesn't just do koi stuff. And if you don't know who I'm having visit, then you should get yourself across to It's What I Do and check out my man Jim Bob. Not long hit his 1,000 subscribers, just like myself. In fact, it was about, I think it was about less than a week after I got my 1,000 subscribers, he hit his. So yeah, gonna have a good old gas bag, and then later on maybe I'll come out and start getting the black done round the twisted koi, ready for the spring. I know I've got to get a bag of ready mixed cement so I can make this look exactly the same when I fill that bit in, and then whatever's left I can use to render this bit here and to fill in the ends, because that never got done last year. I'm gonna have to find a plant pot or something to go there because that box is going. I'm taking it down to just a single plug for the memento. Well, at least until I get the fucking mystery site. Well, it's not a fucking mystery anymore. When I get the water feature thing ironed out exactly, then I'll swap it for a double plug. But until that time, single plug out here is all we need. Going to be speaking with the brother-in-law when I see him next, and we're gonna look at getting an outside tapped in over there, so that I don't have to keep traipsing fucking hose pipes through the house when it's freezing fucking cold and getting moaned at for doing it. So on that note, I'm going to turn you off here, and we'll go down the bottom for a minute, and we'll have a look at there before a Jim Bob turns up. Well, folks, look at this. Absolutely fucking beautiful. And who is the owner of this beautiful machine? There he is. My man Jim Bob there.
The man himself.
Yeah. Hey. How we doing, guys? Just admiring Jim Bob's bike. Fucking beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And I know, Jim Bob, you're a PG channel. I do apologise. But yeah, we've been gassing a lot, enjoying some good old conversation.
Oh, we've done nothing but gas so far.
Yeah, innit? Susan reckons we're worse than old women.
Yeah.
But we've had a good gas. We've had a look at the fish. We will be going back into the filter house in a second. In fact, we are going into the filter house. This pump is causing me nothing but fucking headaches, and it's going to come out today. I'm going to turn off my skimmer line for the minute just so I can keep the pump going in here permanently and not have any concerns. But
look at these beauties. Let's spin you around 1 second.
Howdy doody, guys and girls, my cupcakes, how are we? Well, Jim left a little while ago. Awesome few hours with Jim Bob. Awesome bloke. Done my patch for me. He's also got his own channel, if you don't already know, and it's called It's What I Do. So get yourself over there and tell him Vince sent me from Twisted Koi. Well, since Jim's gone, I've got on with a couple of bits. I've got the last coat of tanking slurry in the Tosai tank, so then that's ready for the weekend. And now I've got to go in the growing on room and try and sort out this fucking pump again. 1 minute it wants to work, next minute it don't, then it's pulsing. So I think what I'm going to have to do is take the Veriflow off of the skimmer and chuck that on there for the minute, because I don't want to mess around with this pipe work that I've done over here. I'll flick you around so you can have a quick look, and then we'll go from there. So yeah, the big kiddies looking happy, nice and chilled. So, as I was saying, I got the last of the tanking slurry used up. It was really only this wall and this wall along here that really needed it, but I did make it up fairly loose so I could give everywhere another good coat ready for the fiberglass. So even though my walls have more humps and bumps than the Yorkshire Dales, it will be smooth. So yeah, it should be dry enough for me to stand in tomorrow, so I can get the snobs knocked off, and then I can get the last of the painting done up there. I could put a bit of decking across there, I suppose. Later I might do that. But yeah, got to get the painting finished now, because once the fiberglassing's done, you know, and I've got the shower put in situ, glass is going to go on and it's going to get filled with water as soon as. So yeah, I won't be able to go in there and paint afterwards. So yeah, tomorrow looks like it's going to be a painting fest, personally. But that's if I get this sorted out in here tonight. There you go, you can see what I mean. You can see how it's surging. It will do that for a while and then it will stop completely. Fish don't seem too upset by it. I've got the shower switched off for the minute because... No! Folks, I'm going to have to come back to you. I've had a fish jump out. Can it get any fucking worse at the moment? One of my saggies was caught. How it's got that far up, I really don't fucking know. But yeah, I've just found it here. I've got it in the net. I'm going to give it a good look over in a minute, but it doesn't look good. Oh, for fuck's sakes, it just doesn't rain, it fucking pours. Right folks, well, I'm going to have to cut you off here and I'll come back to you shortly. Well guys, I always show you the good with the bad, and it doesn't matter how fucking long you've been doing it, shit happens when you're not expecting it. Now he's not 100% happy, he's definitely battered and bruised, and I'm going to give him a couple of days to settle down before I have him out and start treating his beaten and battered little body, bless him. Well, I've never had anything ever jump out of here, so if it didn't jump out, it must have, or it could have happened, or must have happened, when myself and Jim were hitting here, bowling the fish up, and possibly didn't see it, but he's going to survive. He's going to be a little bit battered and bruised for a little while. So yeah, that really just tops my day off at the moment. So on that bombshell, as always folks, thank you for watching. I've been Vince, this is Twisted Croy, and we will catch you on the next one.